Guys, what's up? Welcome back for another Guitar Tuesday here on Garageband and Beyond. So today I want to talk to people out there with acoustic instruments during the winter, okay? So right here where I live in Philadelphia, it's winter right now, which means that my heater is running all the time. It's super cold here. So the kind of heat that I have is called forced dry air heating. Literally, the heater itself removes the moisture from the air before it sends it out the vents. So if you have like vents in the ceiling, vents in the floor, wall, wherever it is, if there's warm air coming out of it, it is dry, hot air coming out. Which acoustic instruments of all kinds, violins, guitars, mandolins, whatever it may be, they hate that. They really, really dislike that. Especially me, I live on the East Coast where there's plenty of moisture in the air pretty much year around, except for in my apartment during the winter. So here's what I want to talk about. Humidifying your instruments during the winter, because it is essential that you do this if you want to keep the action where it is, if you don't want it to crack, if you don't want the finish to get weird things going on in it. You have to keep them humidified during the winter. I promise you that if you do this, your instruments will just play better. They even do sound better. You know, everybody's like, oh, it's got to be bone dry to sound good. That's not totally true at all. They do like a little bit of moisture. But anyway, the humidifiers that I like to use are these two right here. First one is a case humidifier. I think I've talked about this before on my channel. This is an Oasis humidifier. It's a really nice thing. Cap comes off. You just put some water inside of it. And then this fabric allows the moisture to evaporate out of it, but it doesn't leak while it's just sitting there, okay? So that's it. That's super cool. It has a magnet in it, and then there's a clip here on my case that comes with it, and you just bang, you just sort of stick it up to the magnet. This is a great case humidifier. Love this thing. Totally unpaid advertisement for these guys. I've been buying these things for years. Really, really good. The other one I really like right here, this is the Kaiser one. Comes from Kaiser. This is the Lifeguard humidifier from Kaiser. Has just a normal sponge, just like a kitchen sponge in it. If I squeeze it, you should be able to see some water coming out of it there. I filled this one up a couple days ago, and I've been keeping it in this guitar because lately I've been playing this one a lot, and I could just tell that it needed some extra humidification. I do not normally double humidify my instruments, I will say that. In this particular case, I felt like it needed it. So anyway, these are my two favorite humidifiers. The last thing I wanted to mention, if you're like a DIY guy like me, I made a video about how to do this, but I did waterproof a little bit this case right here. So I actually went around with a hot glue gun and I sealed up all the edges with hot glue, and it has made a big, big difference. You know, if you're out in the rain or whatever, that's a good thing. But also when you do humidify the instrument, it's nice to know that a lot of that moisture isn't escaping through the seams of the case. These old TKL cases are great. You know, I have the archtop one, it's nice and strong, but it's not great at keeping the moisture in. So I had to go around and do that. I do have a video on how to do that. I'll leave a link for it down below in the more info area. But basically, you know, winter's a really, really tough time on instruments. You know, just like summer is when it's super, super hot, or winter when it's super, super cold. If you are able to keep a sort of a nice neutral environment inside of your case for your acoustic instruments, they will just survive the season change a lot better than if they're just hanging on your wall. You know, if you're one of those people who doesn't ever do this and you're like, why is the action so bad today, or why did it crack or whatever, it's because you need to humidify it. That's it. Keep them humidified and the instrument will be happy, which makes you happy, which makes everybody happy, okay? So that's it, you guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please, please, please take the time to check out all the other videos that I've made here on my channel. I've been on YouTube for 7 years, so please check out all the videos I've made, and I would really appreciate it. Have a great holiday. I'll talk to you soon. Peace.